Well, good afternoon, my crypto trading brothers and sisters. Once again, I come to you to report all of the Bitcoin and market price action. TradingView subscribers, I am sorry I have been out for a week because I have been banned. Accidentally, I copied and pasted a description in my last video which referenced my Telegram channels. I can do that on the video. I can't do that in the description. Anyways, the word was caught by the bots and I was banned for a week. So I am back, but I can't remember where I left off with all of you. That being said, the best way to catch all of my content and not miss anything is to head over to studom.us and subscribe there. As a free subscriber, you'll get email alerts with everything. You can also come to my Telegram channel, which I can post over there, but not here in the TradingView description. And probably every other social media description is all the, like YouTube, I can put all the links, but not here on TradingView. Enough said. Let's jump into the charts. We got a lot to cover today. We're going to talk about Bitcoin. Have we bottomed? Let's talk about these markets, the dollar, Bitcoin dominance, etc., etc. So here on this chart, and I'm not sure if I posted this in the last video. I know I made a post on my website about this bear flag that I am seeing. Well, it's not, it hasn't played out yet. And I've told all of my readers in the last post that unless we drop below this 29,000 support and confirm on the 4-hour, we are on the 4-hour chart right now, then don't worry about making any plays. All right. Now, if we drop below this triangle, then you would want to go stablecoin or short side. If we go above the triangle, because we could also go in that direction, then you would start to take longs again. All right. Right now, many of you, if not most of you, are probably in stable coins, unstable stable coins. Maybe you're in Bitcoin for the reason that stable coins are not necessarily a secure or safe place to park your money. We saw that last week or the week before with UST collapse and Luna collapse, etc., etc. And by the way, guys, I mentioned in a previous video, I'm not sure if TradingView subscribers got that video, that, Tether's not all that safe of a place to park your money either. I don't know what the market cap is on Tether. Let's just jump to the chart real quick since I'm talking about it. Can we find the market cap here? Don't know what the market cap is, but you can see right here, guys, while UST and Luna was going through that whole fiasco, USDT also became depegged from the dollar. Now, what did they do to rescue it? They just printed more dollars. Have they ever been audited? Nada. Will they be audited? Not if they can help it. Nobody knows if they're actually backing their stablecoin with real dollars. We just don't know because they haven't been audited. So all that to say, and look at this wick down here. This is the Bittrex chart, all the way down to 56 cents for a stablecoin. That doesn't give you a good feeling. So it's possible here, guys, that BTC is starting to become the trading pair of choice for many altcoin investors. I myself, as I re-strategize my trading plans going forward, not only am I going to, and this is for the public and for my paid subscribers, not only am I going to put in stops, so those of you who are following me in trades don't follow me down the dark black abyss like Luna and completely wipe out a portion of your trading portfolio. But also, as I said before, I've stated this many times, during bear markets, I tend to become a hodler, but that doesn't help any of my paid subscribers because you're not getting trade alerts. If I'm just holding coins, why are you paying for my subscription? And that's one of the reasons that's a big reason why I put the subscriptions on pause. Not only did I not want I want to make sure I'm prepared for this bear market if that's actually what we have entered. But I want to also continue to give you the frequent trade alerts that you're waiting for. A lot of you were stopped out and were sitting in cash, but if I'm not giving out trade alerts, what good does that do you? It doesn't do you any good. So I'm re-strategizing the way that I do things for my paid subscribers going forward. And that includes stop losses at a reasonable level, more trade alerts, and possibly a repairing instead of us using USDT or USD as a trading pair. I'm considering using BTC instead. It seems to me that even though we still have volatility in Bitcoin, at least I know that it is what it says it is. Whereas Tether, I just don't know that. Okay, so this triangle here, again, you don't want to take short trades unless you confirm a move below the triangle, or my preference is that 29,000 support. All right, so to have that confirmation, you need a candle that closes below and another one that opens and closes below. Now, we did close below previously, but the next candle moved right back up above that support. Then we proceeded to come up and we touched the top side of this triangle precisely. Guys, this is why I love technical analysis. You couldn't get more precise than that. We touched exactly there. Now, this next red candle here on the 4-hour, we just moved down, what, almost 5% now? I don't know. Bitcoin is just doing its own thing. Well, like, why did it just collapse almost 5%? I have no idea. It just, my assessment is that Bitcoin just likes to make a fool out of us every once in a while. I mean, if you look at these broader markets, they're basically neutral. The dollar's up just a hair. The VIX is up almost 6%, but that just happened. That happened after Bitcoin crashed a little bit more. And maybe it happened because Bitcoin crashed. Maybe that was part of it. I don't know. But the markets have not, dropped that drastically. You have a percent or two, a percent on the Dow, percent on SPY. Nasdaq is actually up, and that is the chart that tracks Bitcoin closest. So why Bitcoin decided to drop, I don't know. But we came to the top of that triangle and hit our heads on that and couldn't conquer that. So it makes sense from that psychological standpoint that the market just, exhausted, or the bulls just exhausted themselves. The bulls are not very strong right now, to say the least. Okay, so move below and confirmation, you go bearish, and move above and confirmation on the 4-hour, you go long. Enough said about that. Let's move on. We only have 20 minutes on these videos. The dollar has continued to be strong, and I'm going to zoom back out here to the daily. And it looks like, so we have dropped back below that 103 marker, which we have not touched since 2016, 2017. All right, so for 6 years now, we have not touched that. That is how strong the dollar is. Now we've dropped back below that, and I did say previously that I do expect potentially we come back down and touch the top side of that bull flag before we continue up. I do expect us at some point the dollar will continue to be strong as long as Jay Powell and the Fed are raising interest rates, which they have said they will continue to do and continue to do until they tackle this inflation problem. Speaking of inflation, guys, I have a new sponsor. Let me jump and do a quick ad here. This will take about 30 seconds, guys, so if you want to skip ahead because you don't want to see this, that's fine. I'm not offended. This is my buddy Shawn. He owns a farm in northeast Iowa. His dad has been running the farm for over 50 years. They make very little profit. With inflation as high as it is, you guys know, if you go to the store and get a pound of steak, you're looking at possibly 15, 16 bucks per pound plus. Shawn will sell you beef. And you can buy half a cow, whole cow, whatever. And I took this upon myself to do last year, bought a whole cow. I'm storing it in my deep well freezer. Guys, with supply chain issues, inflation, etc., etc. We saw even the news last month about distribution centers, food centers. For whatever reason, planes were crashing into them, and they were just starting on fire. I don't know. It seems weird, but that did happen. That's actual factual news. Our supply chains are very fragile. I look at buying extra food that you can store as sort of a stop. All right, it's like when you put a stop in the market, you save yourself from from devastation. This is kind of like a food storage stop. All right, so his number right here, 563-380-1593. He wanted me to put that up, and his name is Shawn, and he will deliver beef to you anywhere inside the U.S. All right, so speak to him about that if you're interested. So the dollar could come back down before it proceeds further up, touching this descending black trend line, which has not been touched in 20 years. Now let's look at the VIX, because the VIX has been jumping a little bit today. I'm not sure what's causing this, but when I first looked at it this morning, it was up about 1%. Now it's up 6.5%. All right, we have significant resistance up above us. I hope we don't get that high, because if we go that high, that means we got more downside for us, and that makes sense. The SPY still has room. It could move down another, you know, it's way down, but we've got support down here at 365. Dow can come further down. I've got a support down here at 29,000. Nasdaq as well. You know, I haven't really charted this one, but I see a support right off the bat right there. I could draw that out. Another one just shortly below that. Actually, that's probably a better one, but I'm going to put this one in as well. Let's see, where should I put this one? This looks like more touch points there. Anyways, so we are on a little bit of support with Nasdaq. That's actually probably why it's up while everything else is down. Interesting. Okay, Bitcoin dominance. So Bitcoin dominance has broken to the top side of this triangle. We formed another bull flag, broke to the top side of that, and now we are coming down. Now I have this arrow drawn out because I think we could come back down to the top side of that triangle, touch it, and then continue up. We're looking at heading to that 47% resistance. Bitcoin is strong against all the altcoins. And like I said, maybe other people are thinking the same way as I am in terms of utilizing Bitcoin as a trading pair. And maybe that becomes the stable coin of the future. I would love that. One last chart, guys. I want to jump over to this new chart. I'm not sure if my TradingView subscribers got to see this, but I know I mentioned it in the last video, in one of the last videos. It's a mess right here. That's all I'm scribbling there, but I want to show you something, guys. This is the Nasdaq 100 stocks above the 200-day moving average. Why am I showing you this? Because in terms of the market, in terms of capitulation, this chart actually represents most accurately, more accurately than any other chart or data point I've looked at, when capitulation can occur. All right, so over here you have the percentage of Nasdaq 100 stocks above the 200-day moving average. All right, and the lowest we've really gone on this is way down to just less than 1%. All right, but everything I've got circled here are capitulation areas. This is when the market has reversed. So the big supports I have are 7.5% and 16%. Now, when I did the last video, zooming in here, we were right on this 16% support. And I said either we're going to bounce here and continue up, or we're going to come down a little bit further and then go up. It looks like the market has decided to come down to this 7.5% mark, but I want you guys to keep this chart in your portfolio somewhere, in your tracking list, because every time we have touched one of these levels, it has indicated a market bottom or capitulation area, and the market has reversed here, reversed here, reversed here, reversed here, reversed here, reversed here. And look at this, guys. We may be coming down to that 7.5% mark of Nasdaq 100 stocks above the 200-day moving average, but I guarantee you, I shouldn't say guarantee because nothing is guaranteed, but this chart is the most active or accurate indicator that I have found that shows really areas of possible or potential capitulation. And so we only have a little bit of a distance, and I think the markets are going to start to reverse here soon, guys. All right, that is all I have to say. Don't believe I've left anything out, but if I have, I'll cover it in the next video. As always, guys, BTC is holding strong at 29K. Let's jump to that chart while I'm reading this. And guys, don't forget to draw that little bear flag out that I have here. And that 29,000 support is very important. Looks like Bitcoin is trying to break below that right now as I speak. Could this be another head fake? I don't know. That's why we wait for 2 candles, guys. A break above our triangle is bullish. A break below 29K support indicates more bearish action is in store for the future. Everything in the crypto space hinges upon Bitcoin right now. So adjust your bias in all other positions accordingly. All right, trade according to what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin looks like it's going bearish, you would go short on anything you can go short on, or you would just pull out and go to the unstable stablecoin. Maybe you just keep your money in Bitcoin and let it ride. I don't know. I can't do that. I told you that. Studamas 2.0, version 2.0 is coming out. I've got to put in those stops so I can get those trades out to you on a regular basis. Until I have proven that that new strategy works, I will not be, putting out a lot. I will not be unpausing paid subscription. I want to prove that it works. I want to prove that it can become profitable. Once we actually start making money together, that is when I unpause the paid subscriptions and start accepting new members, etc., etc. And that may be a couple weeks, a couple months. I don't know. I just want to make sure everything works, that my subscribers are protected in the best way possible with stops, and that they're getting those trade alerts. All right, so until the next video, guys, peace, y'all. See you later.